Good evening, race fans, and welcome. Race number 5, season 5 here at the ISRL tonight. They are taking on the Monster Mile here at Dover. As always, up in the booth for you here every Tuesday night for the ISRL over here on iRacing. Got his hands up in the broadcast booth. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Going to be an exciting one for sure. Keeping our eyes there on the exits of turn 2 and turn 4. Had a couple practice sessions with these guys throughout the weekend. Definitely was a challenge myself, so definitely going to be interesting to see how these guys handle it. They've had a lot more time out here on the track than I have. So go ahead and get down to the top 5. Practice here, you got Michael Dorsey sitting in that top spot right now for 22.831. Corbin Collins in second with 22.857. Joshua 6 with a 22.865. Walker Thomas is sitting in fourth with a 22.908. And Zach Lindgren rounding up the top 5 with a 22.9. And let's go ahead. Turn up the volume on myself here real quick because it was a little quiet. I've got to turn that up from my race that I did Friday night. Let's go ahead and get down to the championship standings here. That did not update. It's not the Hooters 143. It's supposed to be the Don Pops 117 here tonight. So my apologies for that not updating. Sean Leisure is in the top spot with 177 points. Corbin Collins in second with a 157.20 behind the leader. Jared Rashawn third, 150.27 behind the leader. And 27 behind Corbin, 7 behind the leader. Zach Lindgren in fourth, up 2 spots, 142.35 behind the leader and 8 behind Jared. In fifth spot, we have Jason Semedo, 139.38 behind the leader, 3 behind Zach. Alexander Hyder, winner from last week at Daytona Road Course, 138.39 behind the leader and 1 behind Jason Semedo. Aiden Kirker 7th, 136.41 behind the leader and 2 behind Alexander. Chase Burquette down 4 spots from last race, sitting at 129.48 behind the leader, and 48 behind the leader and 7 behind Aiden. Connor Trafari in 9th, 119.58 behind the leader and 10 behind Chase. And rounding out the top 10 here in points this evening, Mitch Van Oss, 118.59 behind the leader and 1 behind Connor. In 11th, Clinton Seymour at 116.61 behind the leader and 2 behind Mitch. In 12th, up 3 spots, Joseph Costello, 114.63 behind the leader and 2 behind Clinton. Chris Thornton in 13th, 110.67 behind the leader and 4 behind Joseph. In 14th, Marcus Van Der Lee up 2 spots from the last race, 108. He's 69 behind the leader and 2 behind Chris. 15th, Darrell Arnold down a spot from last race, 104.73 behind the leader and 4 behind Marcus, as well as Walker Thomas sitting in 15th with 104.73 behind the leader. In 17th, we got Connor Leach up 9 spots from last race, 97 points, 80 behind the leader and 70 behind Walker and Darrell. 18th, Josh Duke up 5 spots with 92 points, 85 behind the leader, 5 behind Connor. In 19th spot, we got Matthew Hooker, 91 points, 86 behind the leader, and 1 behind Josh. And then rounding out the top 20 in points here this evening, Paul Reckley up 3 spots from last race, 79 points, 98 behind the leader, and 12 behind Matthew. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead, step away, play our national anthem here real quick before they get into qualifying. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, welcome back as qualifying is just getting underway here. As right now we're on Connor Trafari out here getting his lap time in. You got Jared Rashawn, Jason Semino, Brian Bick, Zach Lindgren, James Rader, Eli Innes, Corbin Collins, Aiden Kirker, Daryl Arnold. Whole bunch of people out here on track. Walker Thomas, new guy out here, Caden Henry Oaks. I think that is his name. If I'm butchering it, I do apologize. But right now, sitting in the top spot, we got Tyler Cotton in that 33 machine. Right now, anyway, still got just a little over 3 minutes here left in qualifying, so anything can happen between now and then. As I say that, Corbin Collins goes up to the top spot, laying down a 22.847 lap time. And got Jared Rashawn, he's already garaged it, sitting in 5th spot. Got Chris Lilly, he garaged it as well. No, he did not. There he is. He's out there on track. So I haven't seen the famous message out there in chat yet tonight with the Chris Lilly chat. So if you're out there in chat, Chris Lilly's out here right now sitting in 9th spot in qualifying. Well, 10th now. Seth Whitworth out here sitting 23rd with a 23.467. Joshua Corner is out here on track in that 89 machine. Looks like he's sitting 17th spot right now with a 23.130. And Aiden Kirker, looks like he's just coming out on track now. So we'll see here what kind of lap time the 39 machine can lay down. Right now, him and Mitch Van Oss are the only two drivers out here on track. Apologize for that cough. There's a little bug in my throat I had to get out real quick. As Aiden Kirker's coming out of turn number 4 here. Down to 50 seconds here left in qualifying. He laid down a 22.879. Puts him in 2nd spot for right now. See where Mitch Van Oss leads at here. As he's in the 19th right now as somebody beat Aiden Kirker, and I'm not seeing it anywhere on here. Oh, Sean Leisure. Already put it his car behind the wall with a 22.861. Good enough for 2nd for him. And Aiden Kirker will qualify in 3rd. And Joshua Corner, even though it says he's out here on track, I don't see him. And that will do it for qualifying, as they are gridding up right now. So we will go ahead and cross our fingers here. Did some adjustments, so we'll see here if the grid will actually work here this evening. Get down to the starting grid here tonight for the Don Pops Andrews 117. Corbin Collins grabbing the pole here with a 22.847. Congratulations, Corbin, on the pole. In 2nd, we got Sean Leisure with a 22.861. Row 2, we got Aiden Kirker starting 3rd, and Chase Perquette in that 10 machine starting 4th. In row 3, we got Walker Thomas in that 12 machine starting 5th. In 6th spot, we got Joshua Six. In that 16 machine. I'm going to butcher that last name here for a little bit, so just give me some time there, Joshua. Starting in 7th in row 8. No. Yeah. No. Zach Lindgren in starting 7th. 8th spot, we got Tyler Kahn. The rows are not working again. Starting 9th, Eli Innes. In 10th, we got Jared Rashawn. 11th, Jason Semedo. 12th, we got Chris Lilly. In 13th, we got Joseph Costello. Jason Gallagher starting 14th. Michael Dorsey starting 15th. And Connor Leach starting 16th. In 17th, we have Connor Trafari. Alan Grote starting 18th. Mitch Van Oss starting 19th. Joshua Corner starting 20th. Starting 21st here tonight, Chris Thornton. 22nd, James Rader. 23rd in that 17 machine, Jake Baker. 24th, we got Caden Henry Oakes. 25th, Brian Bick in that 92 machine. 26th, Seth Whitworth in that 28 machine. And 27th here this evening, Darrell Arnold in that number 6 machine. 28th, the 22 machine of Paul Reckley. And 29th, Diego Roldan in that 97 machine. That should be 30th, Joshua Duke. 32nd, Matthew Hooker. 33rd, Clinton Seymour. And 34th, Alexander Meter. For some reason, it skipped 30th. I don't know why. I think there's 33 cars on the grid. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so get up here to our leader here, Corbin Collins. I do believe they get 2 pace laps here before the green flag. I could be wrong. We'll see here as waiting for that pace car to decide what to do here going into 3 and 4. And pace car is off. So it's green flag is out, and we are underway here for the Don Pops Andrews 117 here this evening at Dover. Right now, everything looks all good and dandy as lap 1 is completed here. And it did it again. I don't know why it's doing that, folks. So, keep our eyes up here on the leaders as I gotta redo this again. I'm gonna have to start redoing this after qualifying. For some reason, ATVO jumbles everything up, and I don't know why. So we will get that up and going, and we're going to have to patiently wait here. As looks like Sean Leisure is in the lead right now. Corbin Collins is in second. That's all we can see right now. I am working on getting the overlay reloaded here, so just bear with me, folks. I do apologize. Looks like Chase Paquette is sitting in third. So I am seeing the same thing you guys are seeing. And I don't know why this is not loading. Do. There we go. Okay. There, now everything looks better now. Somewhat. Ah, lordy. Let's see what's going on back here. Jared Rashawn sitting in 9th spot. Looks like he's got some company going on. Looks like they're kind of spread out, but they're not spread out. They are racing pretty close side by side right now. Between that is Jared and the 16 machine. Try to figure out here what is picking up on my microphone. Anyway, okay, get up here to Zach Lindgren sitting in 5th spot in that 85 machine, and I'm still trying to get things situated over here. Got things loading up, so bear with me. I will get back to the action here momentarily. Alright, there we go. Now we can go ahead and see what's going on back here in 26th spot with Diego Roldan. Up 3 spots when we started the race. He's got that 2 machine of Clinton Seymour right behind him. Sean Leisure, he is sitting about a half a second behind 2nd place right now. And about almost a second behind 3rd place. Hayden Kirker is in 4th. He's got a little bit of pressure going on Chase, and he's got a little pressure with Zach Lindgren right behind him. Then we got a little bit of a gap here to Walker Thomas, sitting here in 6th spot. In 7th spot, we got Tyler Kahn in that 33 machine. Jared Rashawn back here in 8th spot. And then 9th spot, we got that 16 machine of Joshua 6. SISK 6. I'll get it. And then running out the top 10, that 1 machine, Eli Innes. Down a spot from where he started the race, but still a long way to go. We're only on lap 12, 117 here this evening. So far, pretty impressed here. Guys seem to be keeping it pretty good here. Get back here to 29th spot in that 41 machine of Caden Henry Oaks. He's down 5 spots from where he started the race. His last lap was not 13 seconds. There we go. That looks better. 24 seconds. I was going to say, if he's running 11-second lap times around this track, there ain't no way he's sitting 29th and somebody better be going getting his car. Oh, he's blinking out. He's having connection issues. Back up here in 2nd with Courtney Collins. Still trying to keep pace there with the leader there, 67 machine Sean Leisure. He's led all 14 laps here this evening. Looks like he's coming to lead lap 15 here. Got some battles going on back here with Mitch Van Oss, and that would be we have a caution. Who? Let's see here. No. Come on. See here what happened to Chris Thornton. Sitting in 24th. Looks like, it happened in front of him. So that was James Rader in front of him. We'll go ahead and let's do bar chase here. Yeah, it happened way in front of them. Looks like it happened right around here. 14 comes down on the 79, slams in the pit wall, and then you just go collecting other drivers. Oh man. 14 machine went for a ride. So let's go ahead and get on him here real quick. And just a little FYI, if you have motion sickness or anything like that, I probably would not advise watching this. And he looks like he came to a complete stop, and then just when you thought he was done, more people decided to get on the action, just couldn't get out of the way in time. Go ahead and get back live here. Looks like the top 4 stayed out. Top 5 stayed out. Got Chase Perquette, Aiden Kirker, Zach Lindgren, Walker Thomas, Tyler Kahn. Top 6th through 10th coming down pit road. Jared Rashawn, Joshua, Chris Lilly, Jason Semedo, Joseph Costello, Connor Trafari, Mitch Van Oss, Jason Gallagher, Charlie Byler, Jake Baker, Caden Henry Oaks, and Clayton Seymour. Everybody behind the top 5 came down pit road. Okay, there's a microphone that's on that's picking up me somewhere, and I can't figure out where it's coming from. Looks like we got a fan out there, Bobby Dupp. Let's go, number 10, Chase Perquette. And he's sitting in 4th spot right now. Right where he started the race. We'll see here if Chase can get something together here as the guys behind him came down pit road. So it'll be interesting to see here how good those tires are. I mean, they were only out here 16, 17 laps before that caution came out. So we'll see here the tire wear. Got that 67 machine in control once again. Waiting for that green flag to come out. And Sean Leisure's back on the loud pedal. We are back under green flag racing here for the Don Pops Andrews 117 at Dover, the Monster Mile. And we have another fan out there in chat. Bruce on Jerry Rashawn. Jay Adams out there in chat. Thank you for joining, Jay. Right now, Jared Rashawn in that 27 machine. He is sitting in 9th spot. Up a spot from where he started the race. He's one of the guys that came down pit road, got 4 tires on to his vehicle, so we'll see here. I don't think right now it's going to matter, but I do expect within like 15 or so laps, the tire factor will definitely come into play here. As Walker Thomas is getting around that number 1 machine at Eli Ennis. So is Jared Rashawn, so put Jared up to 8th. And then you have the 16 machine working on Eli as well. He's on the outside, getting sucked back and trying to find some kind of gap to get back down to the bottom. But right now, no luck. But we'll see here as the race goes on, as Chase Perquette and that 10 machine is now up to the lead. And you got 39 machine Aiden Kirker looking down to the inside of the 67 machine. So the tires are already playing a factor. It could be strategy too. They only get so many sets of tires here, so probably wanting to save as far as Sean goes. Chase did not pit. Yes, he did pit. Never mind. He did come down pit road. First driver has been out here 25 laps is Sean Leeser, and then you got Corbin Collins right behind him as Corbin's on the outside of him. So now, with that 10 machine up in the front spot, Aiden Kirker is getting some pressure from the 85 machine of Zach Lindgren. How long till, like, Zach Lindgren, that 85, how long till he starts, heating up that right front? Or is he just conserving the tire right now and waiting for later on in the run? Same thing with Chase Paquette. How hard is he pushing his car being up there in the front? As we have another caution here this evening. Caution 2, and it is not coming up. Let's see here if I get to a TV3. Oh, there it was. We caught it, folks. We found it. And it was the 2 machine of Clinton Seymour. Go ahead and get to TV1 for everybody to see. And it looks like, yep, just a little right hook. It could have been a example of just getting out of that turn and, yep, netcode. That's what it was, netcode. Well, that was nobody's fault there. That was just internet error. Well, unfortunate for Clinton, but it looks like he doesn't have too much damage. Just a little right front damage. They should be able to come down pit road and get that banged out. No harm, no foul. We'll go ahead and get back live. Well, let's see here. Who can we? Let's see if anyone's coming down pit road. I do not expect anyone to be coming down pit road. I could be wrong, though. I have been wrong before. No one's coming down pit road. Oh, we will. See here who we can pick on. There's not too many people in chat here this evening. Well, we'll get them next caution here, because they should be getting a one to go here next time by. I think I found who to pick on. I'll leave that for me to know and you guys to find out here on the next caution. All right. So I'm picking up on my headset that should not even be on this. Well, we're just going to roll with it here. If you hear a noise every now and then, that's just me. So. As Chase is now in control and waiting for him to get back on that loud pedal. We are back green flag racing here this evening. Good jump by Chase Paquette. You got Aiden Kirker here trying to get around on the outside of the 85 machine of Zach Lindgren. Looks like he's going to be able to clear Zach for now. Right behind him, Walker Thomas and company. You got a gaggle of cars right here. Between the 33 of Tyler Kahn, you got the 27 of Jared Rashawn, the 53 of Chris Lilly, you got the 43 of Jason Semedo, all right here, and you got the 9 of Connor Trafari. I mean, you keep going. You got the 60 of Joseph Costello, you got the 58 of Jason Gallagher. Oh, gaggle right there. And that's from what, 6 all the way to 12. Chase still up here. Leading the way, got about 4/10-second lead over Aiden Kirker. We get back here to 20th spot with Paul Reckley, and that 22 machine sitting 21st up 8 spots from where he started the race. We're trying to get the inside there of the 23 machine. That would be Charlie Byer. Couple new drivers out here. It takes me a few races to get their names down. So I'll get them all within time. And back here, 26th spot, the 28 machine set Wentworth. Right where he started the race, the Sean Leisure got around. That 9 machine of Connor Trafari put him up to 10th. Got his eyes set on that number 9 machine, Jason Semedo. And Aiden Kirker has trimmed down that lead just a little bit. It's now down to about 0.3 of a second. As they're completing lap 36 here. Now on lap 37 of 117 for the Don Pops Andrews 117 at Dover, the Monster Mile. And so far, pretty clean racing here. Just a couple cautions. 2 cautions here so far for 8 laps. 1 lead change, and we're down to 81 laps to go here this evening at Dover. Keeping our eyes here on Aiden Kirker right now. He's got down to about 2.5 tenths. Oh, just a little over. As I say that, it's about 3 tenths again. So anywhere from 2 tenths to 3 tenths of a second. It could be also Chase just saving a little bit and then going, and saving a little bit and going. I mean, this concrete does eat the tires up pretty good if you're not careful. Maybe we might have a possibility of seeing somebody blow a tire here this evening. Only from what I've experienced in practice. As we got James Rader down pit road at 72 machine. He might have been down here for a little bit getting damage fixed. Josh Corner in 29th. Down 9 from where he started the race. Connor Leach is also on pit road in 30th spot. Don't know if he's getting damage fixed or it's an unscheduled pit stop. And then Alan Grote had that unfortunate mishap where he went flying. I'm sure he's got quite a bit required repair to go ahead and take care of before he can get back out here on track. but we go ahead and get up here to 7th spot with Sean Leisure. Still trying to find his way around that 16 machine of Joshua. We'll go ahead and get back up to our leader here. Get a little view here, what's going on, who's coming up behind him. You got a 4-car breakaway, 1st through 4th, and then you got a little bit of a gap there to 5th spot. Jared Rashawn there in that 27 leading that second pack. As it looked like somebody tagged the wall there coming out of turn number 4. That was the 67 machine of Sean Leisure, as he was able to get around the 16 machine. If he didn't hit the wall, he came pretty close. As Chase Perquette got a little loose there. Aiden Kirker's now on to the inside. And he was not able to do anything with it there. They got a lap car ahead of them. That would be... I don't know who that would be. See here, the 6 machine, Daryl. Oh, Daryl, did you roll tide that machine? I'm sorry, Daryl, I had to. I gotta pick on him because he likes to run the Alabama paint, and I'm an Ohio State fan, so I just gotta pick good fun on Daryl. It's unfortunate though, he's having a rough night here, sitting in 26th spot, 1 lap down, but still a long way to go here. We're only on lap 47, 117. We still got 25 cars on the lead lap. We get back here to Diego having a battle here with the 17 of Jake Baker. And it looks like he was able to clear that 17. And now he's got his eyes set on that number 99 machine, Michael Dorsey. As Daryl was just trying to stay out of everybody's way. Trying to give everybody enough racing room. As somebody's got to tell Caden, man, you got to get his router fixed or something. He's having, every now and then he just blinks out and he's gone and he comes back. And as if you're a driver, you know, especially if you're having a battle with somebody and they keep blinking in and out, that gets a little scary because you don't know where they're at, when they're going to come back in, where they're going to be at when they do come back in. But now it looks like Chase has set a good little pace here. He's got about a half-second lead now over Aiden Kirker. And Zach Lingeren is looking down to the inside of Aiden Kirker, or trying to anyway. See here coming into 3 and 4 here if he's able to do anything. It doesn't look like he's going to have the momentum quite yet. Well, I wouldn't call it momentum, just not the angle or the edge. But now Walker Thomas in that 12 machine sitting in 4th spot, he's putting the pressure there onto Zach Lingeren in that 85 machine, trying to make him slip up just a little bit to get the edge on Zach and get down on his inside and get around him. Right now it looks like we got 7 people out there in chat and no likes so far, so go ahead and hit that like button, folks. Get it out there, share it to everybody, let them know that we're having some pretty clean fun racing here at the Monster Mile here at Dover for the Don Pops Andrews 117 at the Monster Concrete Mile. Miles the Monster. I forgot to get a picture of him before the race took place, so that's definitely something I'm going to have to put in my memory bank to get a picture of Miles the Monster for everybody, for those that don't know who he is. It's where they now store the Victor they put their car up on to Miles the Monster. That's pretty cool that they do that. Just to claim that, you know, they were able to defeat the monster, as they call it here at Dover, because it is a monster of a track. You definitely got to do a lot of work, and these guys, especially in these Xfinity cars, you definitely got to wheel and deal. Whether you got fresh tires, old tires, it just depends on fresh tires. You got to save the rear. Old tires, you got to save the front. And right now, everybody looks pretty spaced out. You got Charlie here in that 11 spot trying to come up onto that 53 machine, and Chris Lilly. Right now, not able to do anything quite with it just yet. Get back here to Diego Roldan. They got some company going on with Jason Semino, Michael Dorsey doing battle right now. It looks like Semino's going to be able to pass on the outside there. And now, don't go 3 wide. Don't go 3 wide at Dover. Okay, everybody settled it down. Single file. And Costello up here in the 13th spot, right where he started the race. Not really too worried right now about the leader. He's about 0.6 of a second, or 0.8 of a second now ahead of Aiden Kirker. Let's go ahead and focus on the closest battles that are going on out here on the track. It's Corbin Collins. It's not updating that quickly for some reason. But this is, as the 43 makes contact with the wall coming out of turn number 4. Miles the Monster got a little taste of that 43 machine. Zach Lindgren looks like he's getting that Walker Thomas. He's hungry. He wants to get around that 85 machine. They're battling it out. It's allowing Sean Leisure and company to pull away. Sean Leisure is now up to 3rd. And you got a gap there to Aiden Kirker, but Walker had pressure on Zach there for just a brief moment. And now that has tapered off. Now he's getting pressure from that 71 machine, Corbin Collins. Go ahead and do a gyro cam here real quick for everybody. Going down the front straightaway, going down into turn number 1. A lot of time off throttle there. Just slight throttle. I'd say about 20% throttle right there, and then you go about 30, 40, 50, 100. I'm just guessing. But they've been out here. Corbin's been out here 34 laps. So those tires are pretty worn out, I would imagine. As he's now looking to the inside there, not able to do anything with it quite yet. But we'll give it some time here. As he's getting a run there coming out of turn number 2, and he's now down to the inside of that 12 machine of Walker Thomas going down to turn number 3. Door to door coming in mid 3-4, coming out of turn number 4. Is he going to be able to complete it? Not quite yet. Walker's going to be able to get the run out of 4. Door to door going down into turn 1. Well, I wouldn't say door to door, but they were pretty much neutral going into turn number 1, and now Corbin's able to complete that pass and put Corbin up to the top 5 in the 5th spot. Now he's going to try to go after Zach Lindgren. He's about 0.7 of a second behind Zach. And Zach is about a little over a second behind 3rd place, which would be Sean Leisure there. And Chase is getting ready to check out. He's getting ready to put a second lead on that 39 machine at Aiden Kirker. As Chris Thornton is the last driver on the lead lap, sitting here in 22nd spot. He's about 18 seconds behind the leader. And right now, caution would come out. I do believe they do wave rounds in the ISRL, if I'm not mistaken. But if they do, Clinton Seymour is the first driver a lap down, so he would be getting the wave around if they do have those, which I do believe they do. So as long as he's not a part of the caution, you get that free pass. Trying to find a close battle going on right now for everybody out there. And right now, this is where it's at between Caden, Mitch, and Jason Gallagher. And this is a battle for be 17th, 18th, and 19th. With Mitch, Caden, and Jason representing each position. You got a little bit of a gap to Matthew Hooker here. He is sitting about 8/10 behind those guys. And then you go back another 3.5 seconds to Paul Reckley there, sitting in 21st in that Nickelodeon machine. Because now Sean Leisure's up to the second spot. Aiden Kirker's coming down pit road, as well as that 71 machine of Corbin Collins. So we have pit stops taking place. Our leaders, well, Aiden and Corbin starting the pit cycle here this evening. Out here, 52 laps. So now we'll see here. Yep, Chase is going to come down pit road. Sean Leisure is going to come down pit road. I thought he was going to stay out for a minute. And Sean's locking him up. Zach's locking him up. See here. We got the 16 machine coming down pit road. Oh, we got the 60 machine entering pit road. Joseph Costello. But he was able to save it. He was just locking him up, trying not to get in the back end of the guy in front of him. And now we got the 27 machine of Jared Rashawn out here on track leading. It'll be his second lap led here this evening. Right now he's banking on a caution to come out right about now. And then you got Walker Thomas here. He's still yet to make a pit stop. He's sitting in second. Eli Innes, another driver, he's yet to make a pit stop. Here rolled in. Yet to make a pit stop. Chris Lilly. Chris Thornton, Michael Dorsey, he's on pit road now. Mitch Van Oss is on pit road. Paul Reckley's on pit road, and Matthew Hooker is on pit road. So the top 6 have yet to come down pit road. As Chris Thornton is up riding the wall in 1 and 2. Probably just trying to get out of the way of everybody that's a lot faster than him, which is not a bad idea. Just let them all go by and try to get down as quickly as you can. Come down pit road next time by and make your pit stop. As Walker Thomas stays out, Jared Rashawn is now down pit road making his scheduled pit stop here this evening. Out here 57 laps. And it looks like who's that behind him? Got the 22 machine also down pit road. Paul Reckley. So now you got Walker, Diego, Chris Thornton, Eli Innes is on pit road. Jared Rashawn and then Chris Lilly all on pit road. So 3 drivers who've yet to come down pit road and make their scheduled pit stops here this evening. I expect Walker Thomas to be down here within the next couple laps. And as we wait for that, it looks like Chris Thornton is now down pit road as well. And that'll give second place up to Diego. So now we only got the top 2 drivers yet to make a pit stop here this evening. And once these guys make their pit stop, this is the battle for the lead. Sean Leisure, Chase Burquette, they're going at it door to door, side by side, coming out of turn number 2. Sean was able to get the run coming out of turn number 2. So right now, the leader would be Sean Leisure once the pit stops are made. Walker Thomas is still out here on track. He's been out here 61 laps now. That is pretty impressive. And no signs of coming down pit road quite yet. Same with Diego Roldan, still out here as he's getting passed by the soon-to-be top 3 here once these 2 make their pit stop. But I think these guys are just trying to hold out to the last possible lap, hoping for a caution to come out. And doesn't look like it's going to be on their side here, but Diego is in a hornet's nest right now. He's got fast cars all around him, and he's got nowhere to go. 71 almost took off his nose. There's 3 wide in turn 1. Oh my. They all made it work there. Good driving by everybody. Connor just pretty much rode the wall there. Never thought I'd see 3 wide at Dover on iRacing. I mean, okay, I've seen 3 wide at Dover before. I haven't seen 3 wide work at Dover. Let me put it that way. Walker Thomas still has yet to come down pit road. I don't think they can go. There ain't no way they can go the rest of the distance. He's going to have to come down. So we'll see here as the 43 and the 97 make a little contact there. Well, Walker almost got his wish there. We caught that live. There was a 43 got in the outside wall, came down, almost got in the 97. And they almost were dancing partners there going down the front straightaway. As now Sean Leisure, Chase Burquette, Hayden Kirker are all able to get around Walker Thomas to unlap themselves. And I'm curious here, how slow? He's getting down to about 123 miles an hour in the turn as he makes contact with the wall there. Yeah, 126 miles an hour there. We'll see here Sean Leisure, first driver to make a pit stop here. So yeah, almost 20 mile an hour difference there in the turns between Sean Leisure and our leader Walker Thomas. As now we have 10 viewers out there in chat. It says 11 here. So if we do have 11 viewers out there in chat, thank you all for tuning in. Even if it's 10, thank you guys for tuning in here this evening. Do appreciate all the views. Things coming out and support not only the ISRL League here on iRacing, but also tuning in to Extreme Racing TV and checking out the broadcast, checking out these drivers here on track. Putting on a great show for everybody here this evening as Walker Thomas is still out here leading. He is getting ready to set his stint at 70 laps. He's been out here on track. Now, nope, he ain't coming down this time. I thought he was coming down. Not coming down this time. Misjudged. Oh, we have a caution. And that's not who it was. I think it was Jake Baker here in the 17. And yep. Yes, it was. Coming out of turn number 4. It looked like net code, but we'll see here. Coming out of turn number 4. No. There was definitely contact there. Just slight contact, but enough to send Jake Baker into the inside wall. And that will bring out our caution. And the guy who loves to see that right now is that 12 machine of Walker Thomas. As he's going to come down pit road now, get 4 fresh tires on that machine. And even though he's going to start in the back of the pack, he's going to have the freshest tires on his vehicle. And that will put him showing he's second. Jared Rashawn is in first. So you got the 27 machine out here leading. I think this whole grid's all screwed up right now. Unless all these guys are, yeah, these guys are still, they gotta get the wave around to unlap themselves. Yes, Diego Roldan. Would be great to see him get back into victory lane. He already has a win on the season. He is currently... Where is that 97 machine at? Come here, Diego. Where'd you go? There he is. He's sitting in second spot. ATVO was going on funky on me and moving everybody around. I couldn't keep up. But yeah, Diego was in second. He is right behind that leader right now, Walker Thomas. And he's got a interesting paint. I don't know exactly what it says. DR Graphics. These guys are slowly making their way around the track here at a painful 50 miles an hour. As you can see, all the rubber that's building up there onto the upper side of the turns there. And we call them the marbles. You do not want to get in those, especially this late into the race. Your car will just want to go up into the wall. They're getting side by side here, getting ready to go back green flag racing. Coming out of turn number 2. Still got another straightaway and another turn to go. 2 turns to go before we get back underway here. And it looks like now we're up to 12 years, 1 like. Thank you everybody for tuning in here. Got another frog in my throat. I will go ahead and try to clear that out real quick before we go ahead and get back green flag racing for the Don Pops Andrews Memorial 117 here at Dover. Waiting for that pace sedan to dive off the safety of pit road. It's now in Walker Thomas's hands. Waiting for him to hit that gas pedal and get us back under green flag racing here at Dover, the Monster Mile. We are back underway. Completion of lap 91 of 117 here this evening. And he has led 17 laps. He's got the 67 machine of Sean Leisure. He has led 22 laps. Right behind him. And we got battles going on here. Diego in third. You got battle going on between Aiden Kirker, Chase Paquette, Zach Lindgren, and Corbin Collins. Side by side coming out of turn number 4. And right now it's just down to Chase and Aiden Kirker. Diego Roldan's trying to get away from both of them. Now Chase is going to dive it down to the inside of Diego, going down into turn number 3. Got the inside leverage there on that 97 machine of Diego coming out of turn number 4. Is he going to be able to have the momentum? Looks like Diego is going to be able to maintain it for now. Going down to turn number 1. Walker Thomas just hit the fastest lap of the race with a 23.079. As, Diego looked like he hit the wall there. Everybody was able to maneuver around him and continue on their ways. Diego is going to be able to stay alive and see another lap for now. It doesn't look like anything too severe on that machine. Yeah, just a little right front damage. Doesn't look like nothing wrong with the wheel or anything like that. Just a little cosmetic damage. Nothing too serious. Here at Dover, you can get away with a little crinkle. As Walker Thomas now has got some pressure there from that 67 machine of Sean Leisure. And we'll see here if Walker can keep it together here for the last, 23 laps, as Sean Leisure is now to the inside of Walker Thomas for the lead here. Turns 1 and 2 coming out of turn number 2. Looks like Walker's going to be able to have it for now. And look who's coming behind him. Chase Perquette in that 10 machine. He is charging. And for now, Walker Thomas is going to be able to keep everybody at bay. But for how long? How patient is Leisure being right now? And here comes Sean making another move to the inside in 3 and 4 here. See if he's going to be able to get the leverage coming out of turn number 4 this time. And it looks like Walker's going to be able to lead that one once more going down into turn number 1. And Sean's able to keep it side by side this time. Coming out of turn number 2, it's still side by side. Nope, not now. Walker is able to hold him off. So now we got a 3-way battle. We got Walker, Sean, and Chase Perquette here. As Chase was able to drive down the 2 in front of them as they were going at it. We're going to go ahead and let's get a roof cam on Chase Perquette here. As he's now, he tried to look to the inside there. Sean Leisure not going to be able to do it this time. He was smart enough to back off. Make another run at it here in a lap or 2. May be able to get it here going down to turn number 3. We'll see here. Not able to do anything with it quite yet. What's going on behind him, as now we got Corbin Collins starting to creep up on to Chase Perquette. He's trying to look down to the inside of Leisure now. It looks like Leisure's going to let him have it, or is he going to do the crossover on him? Not quite able to do it, and he just backed off and didn't want to push the issue too much. Walker Thomas is now about a little over 0.4 of a second ahead of that 10 machine Chase Perquette. But now that Chase got around Leisure there, how quickly is he going to be able to chase down Walker? Or is Walker just going to pull away? As it looks like he's about now getting ready to push it at 0.6 of a second and growing. So Walker Thomas has found a little mojo there in that 12 machine. As I say that, Chase is able to find a little something. So it's going to go back and forth here just a little bit between those two drivers to get back here to Corbin Collins. Got some pressure there from the 85 machine of Zach Lindgren. But now Corbin's going to look down to the inside of Sean Leisure there coming out of turn number 2. I thought Zach was thinking about taking it 3 wide there for a second. Somebody brushed the wall. That might have been Lindgren. No, not Lindgren. Leisure. Aiden Kirker's fallen off a little bit here, sitting in 6th spot. As Corbin Collins able to get around Leisure this time, Zach Lindgren's going to follow suit as well. Is he going to try to do a double dip? He's down to the inside of Corbin Collins there in the 3 and 4. And it looks like, oh, Corbin's hard hit to the outside wall there coming out of turn number 4, but he's able to somehow keep that car straight. Good driving there by Corbin Collins, even though you slammed that wall pretty hard. You were able to keep that car straight and true. And now Zach Lindgren's got his eye set on Chase Burquette as he's now just a little over second behind Walker Thomas. And Walker Thomas played strategy here tonight, folks. And as of right now, still got a little bit to go here in the race here this evening, but as of right now, Walker Thomas and his strategy has gotten him into the situation he's in right now, leading the race. For those that are just tuning in or may not know, Walker Thomas stayed out. He was out for over 70 laps. I think it was lap 72. And it looked like he was getting ready just to come down pit road when the caution finally came out for him. So the chips fell just at the right spot for him, right time. And he's been able to take advantage of that. And right now he's got 1.4 second lead over second place, which is now going to go to, well, it was Zach there for a second, but Chase Burquette's able to take it back. But Zach Lindgren's not done with that quite yet. As we're down the back straightaway, going down into turn number 3 here this evening. Get ready to complete lap 110 of 117. Will be coming down to 6 to go here this evening. No, 7 to go. Because he just completed. No. Yeah, they're on lap. Forgive me, folks. My math is a little off today. I'll be alright, I think. Maybe. It depends on how, if Walker could pull off this, this strategy, because it's probably been one for, definitely one to keep in the, notebook. Doesn't always work. It could, bite you in the butt as well. But tonight just happened to fall right time, right place for him. As Jerry Rashawn's here in 6th spot, trying to chase down the, 67 machine of Sean Leisure. And we had some battles going on back here. I think that was, oh yeah, I got a hornet's nest up here. With Matthew Hooker, Clinton Seymour is a lap down. 3 laps down, I should say. Rich Van Oss and Caden Henry Oaks still sitting in 14th. He's up 10 spots from where he started the race. And Joshua sitting, what spot is that? 13th, yeah. As down to 4 laps to go, Walker Thomas, he is just looking for one flag right now, and that is the white flag. He takes the white flag. The checkered flag will end the race, and all he has to do is, at this particular moment in time, just coast it once he gets that white flag. But we're down to 3 laps to go here this evening, folks. And we still got battles going on here with Rashawn and Leisure. But Walker Thomas getting ready to come out of turn number 4. Take 2 laps to go here this evening. He's led 41 laps here tonight, folks. He has not only led the most laps, but he's had the most impressive strategy, and he's just pulling away from the drivers behind him as he's coming up on lap traffic here. 1 lap to go here this evening. 1 more lap for that 12 machine. Can he complete it? He's going to try to get around the 22 machine of Paul Reckley. He's going to be able to do so. No harm, no foul. Paul is just going to do a smart thing. Let him go. Coming down to turn 3 and 4 for the final time here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, that 12 machine Walker Thomas driving that Toyota Supra has pulled off strategy to win here this evening at the Monster Mile. Zach Lindgren grabbing that 2nd spot here tonight in that 85 machine. Chase Burquette finishing 3rd in that 10 machine. Corbin Collins with the top 4 here this evening in that 71 machine. And then rounding out the top 5, Sean Leisure in that 67 machine. What a race by everybody here this evening. Get out here to Walker Thomas in that 12 machine. Go ahead and let him burn it up here. Deservingly well. Go ahead and burn it up if you want to, that is. We'll see here if he decides to do so or not. There he goes. And now he's going to do the salute to the virtual fans out there on the front straightaway here. Awesome race by everybody here this evening. We only had 3 cautions at Dover for 12 laps and 3 lead changes. So, what an awesome representation for the league here for the Don Pops Andrews Memorial 117. And what a victory for Walker Thomas. We're going to go ahead and step away, folks. Get our top 3 up here for interviews. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. As I left that up, my apologies for that. Go ahead and get our top three down here real quick for interviews. We're going to go ahead and start with our P3 finisher here this evening, Chase Perquette. Well, Chase, I just wasn't able to pull it off here this evening. Go ahead and talk about it, man. How was it for you?
I was surprised how fast I was, to be honest with you. I figured I'd probably be in the top 10 the whole day, but put in a shocking lap. Started fourth and then found my way up to the front. Managed to stay there and realized that I could potentially win, so it was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day. Especially, Dover. Usually expect to see more than 3 cautions at a race, where you get 30 plus vehicles out there onto the concrete banks here at Dover. Miles the Monster was kind of gentle on you all here tonight. Finishing top 3. Good points night for you. Out here, you led 48 laps here tonight. Do you think if you had a longer stint there at the end of the race, do you think you would have had anything for not only Zach Lindgren, but also Walker Thomas?
No, I went for it on that last restart and burned my tires up real quick. Just trying to pass it. I felt like if I could get by him, I could have kept him behind me. So, it was a good day. I feel bad for Diego at the end there. I didn't realize that I was that close to him, if I touched him or what, but just want to point that out.
Yeah, it looked like it was just total racing between the two of you. I don't remember exactly what transpired there. But yeah, he was up there battling hard with you. It is unfortunate for him. But, he was able to save it there. So, it didn't completely ruin his night. But, we all live to see another week. And speaking of other weeks, next week, next Tuesday night, we go over to the West Coast. Do a little Phoenix racing. Go ahead and top out. What are you looking forward to going to Phoenix here next Tuesday?
Yeah, I enjoy Phoenix a lot. It's one of my favorite tracks on the schedule. I think we won there last season in the Gen 4, so hoping to repeat that.
Well, I'm glad you like that track because I like that track as much as I like this track.
I hear you.
But before we go ahead, Chase, and let you go and celebrate your P3 finish here at Dover, any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before we go ahead and let you go celebrate?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for doing the broadcast as always. It's a pleasure. Thanks to my wife who lets me do this every week, and thanks to the boys back home watching, Robert and Jack. So.
All right, Chase. Well, go ahead and celebrate this P3 here this evening, and go ahead and get that dub next week at Phoenix.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Dennis.
All right, you're welcome. All right, that will take care of our P3 finisher here this evening. Now let's go ahead and grab up our second place finish here tonight. That would be that 85 machine of Zach Lindgren. Well, Zach, just didn't quite have enough there to pull off the victory here this evening. Go ahead and top out your race, man. How was it for you here tonight at Dover?
Yeah, tonight was pretty good. Like I said last week, Miles and I have a love-hate relationship, and I guess he's feeling on the lovey side with me tonight, so I can't complain with the P2. The race was fine. Car started building tight after about the first 5 to 8 laps, and after that, it just really started to build tighter and tighter and tighter. And usually, I'm not the best with tight race cars. I like to have mine a little on the edge, a little on the right rear. So, as the race went on, I was struggling with handling. I couldn't really find speed, and I was just kind of okay with where I was. The green flag pit stops kind of rotated us back into a position there where we could have possibly gained up some positions. I thought when that caution came out, I thought for sure I was done. Just like I said, with how tight the car really started to build over a run, I thought for sure with them in front of me being the faster cars, I'd be in trouble. So, no, tonight with that last restart, we were able to find something right there a little bit at the end, something to put us into a top 2 position and bring home another good points night for the 85 HMS team.
Oh yeah, definitely. Really good points night for you. Unfortunately, you didn't lead a lap here tonight, but keeping that car clean, finishing in the top 5, does more good than anything. Especially next week heading over to the West Coast, going over to Phoenix. Kind of not a bank track, but it is a bank track. Go ahead and talk about what you're looking forward to at Phoenix here next Tuesday.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of the same as what you saw here at Dover. Just a really loose race cars to begin with. A lot of people really using up their stuff, and as the run goes on, the time's really backing down. A lot of people single filing out, and a lot of really close racing. Maybe a top heavy line in 1 and 2, maybe bottom feeder in 3 and 4. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it next week. I know we go to the old and the new next week, so I'm looking forward to see how the car treats the old and treats the new. I kind of like the car on the old surface, so we'll have to put ourselves in a good position for the old surface. Hopefully, get ourselves a win there. But no, I'm looking forward to Phoenix. This, like I said, it's really a fun track, really flat. So if you could save your stuff, if you could find a little bit of an advantage and take advantage of that, then you're in a really good spot. So I'm looking forward to what next week may bring.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Two tales of tracks when you talk about the old new style. So definitely going to be interesting for sure in these Xfinity cars. But before we go ahead and let you go, Zach, and celebrate your P2 finish here this evening, any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to HMS Motorsport, NASCAR Diecast fans for being on the car. Like I've said, they've been on my car for so long now, so I can't thank them enough. You up here in the booth doing what you do, everybody watching. I hope we put on a good show for y'all. Hope we kept everyone on the edge of their seat there for the last, 10, 15 laps. So hope we put on a good show. The admins up there in the booth doing what they're doing, or excuse me, the admins doing what they're doing, keeping this league alive. This is a really fun league to run. I look forward to this every Tuesday, and it's like I said, it's such a fun league to run. Finally, my teammates, Jared, Aiden, Walker, Dorsey, that everybody in Elite Motorsports. Tonight was a really tough track. It was a really difficult track. Everybody had their own difficulties, and we still all came out inside the top 8. So just a shout out to every single one of my teammates. That's all I got for right now, brother man.
All right, Zach. Well, go ahead and let you go to celebrate your P2 finish here this evening. Can't wait to see what you got in store next Tuesday for the Phoenix Twins. Old and new track. But until then, Zach, enjoy this one. We'll see you next Tuesday night.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you then.
All right, and that will take care of the second place finisher here this evening. Now, last but not least, folks, that will take us down to our race winner here this evening. And driving that 12 machine here, Walker Thomas. Let's go ahead and get that winner up here into the broadcast booth this evening. Walker Thomas, man. Somehow, some way, luck fell your way here tonight. Miles the Monster was very gentle to you here tonight. Go ahead and talk about your race.
Yeah, eventful is the one word I could use. That first run was the first long run, I should say. It was not very nice to me. The Miles definitely took advantage. My right front was at 10% when I finally was able to get a new set of tires on it, and then luck happened with the caution and was able to hold on to the lead there.
Yeah, you talk about, luck on your side when that caution came out. From our vantage point here in the broadcast booth, it looked like you were coming down pit road, which, for those who don't know, I was doing a little chit-chat with the guys there before we went to the post-race show. And he did confirm this. He was coming down pit road on that lap when that caution came out. I just thought you misjudged it. You just overdrove it in a little bit too much. You were going to come down pit road next time. But, what led to that strategy for you of just staying out 70-plus laps?
I really don't even know. I lost some speed. Like I said, my right front was terrible, and I could feel it was going away. So I really was just banking on a caution. I thought speed-wise maybe I'd finish top 10. So figured I'd give it a shot, and Yeah, I had committed to pitting, and Aiden, my teammate, yells over the chat as soon as I'm heading down pit road that car stopped on the front stretch. So I just put it back in gear and started rolling again. And about that time, the yellow did fly. So major thanks to Aiden for calling that out. It couldn't worked any better.
Yeah, it definitely worked out in your favor, and you're able to lead the way for the rest of the race there for you, and be able to grab a victory here tonight at Dover. Looking forward to, looking ahead, I should say, next Tuesday night, going to Phoenix for the doing a little twin racing next Tuesday night over at Phoenix. A little bit of old with a little bit of new in the Xfinity cars. Go ahead and talk about, what are you looking forward to going into next Tuesday night?
Yeah, I think the league doing the doubleheader where we do the new track and the old track's awesome. I think it adds a little bit of fun and uniqueness. I think the most exciting part is after race 1, it's a clean slate, and you go to race 2, and it's almost a completely different track, different surface. So I look forward to it. I don't know, last year we did it, I think, at Atlanta, and it was a lot of fun. So really looking forward to next week. Looking forward to maybe getting a little bit of a roll here going and getting some good finishes.
Yeah, for sure. And, once you get that monkey off your back, usually they tend to come, closer together. If not, like you said, just start knocking them off back to back. You never know what can happen. But Walker, congratulations once again on your victory here this evening here at Dover. But before we go ahead and let you celebrate with that virtual champagne, and any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before we go ahead and celebrate the victory here with Miles?
I just want to thank Aiden again for calling that out. I mean, that him speaking up literally won me the race. So major props to him for calling that out as soon as he could. And shout out to all my Elite Motorsports teammates tonight. All 5 of us finished in the top 8. So heck of a run for all of us. And hopefully we can continue to keep the momentum rolling. And one last shout out, make sure to use code DFANS at Circle B for $6 off shipping on any order.
All right, Walker. Congratulations once again on your victory here this evening. Go ahead and let you go and celebrate this one. Until next Tuesday night, enjoy this and see what you have in store next week at Phoenix for him.
Awesome. Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate everything.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, everybody. That will complete the interviews here this evening at Dover. Let's go ahead and get down to our final results, pending any admin stuff that they got to do. Well, finishing first here this evening, Walker Thomas. Congratulations once again, Walker. Second, Zach Lindgren in the 85. Chase Burquette third in that 10 machine. Corbin Collins in the 71. Finishing fourth. Sean Leisure running out top 5 in that 67 machine. In sixth spot, we got Jared Rashawn in the 27. Aiden Kirker in that 39. Finishing eighth here this evening, Mike Dorsey in that 99 machine. Ninth spot, Joseph Costello in the 00. No, not the 00, the 60 machine, sorry. And rounding out the top 10 here, that 1 machine, Eli Ennis. In 11th, Chris Lilly in that 53 machine. Good to see that famous Lilly chat text in the chat here this evening. Finishing 12th here, Charlie in that 23 machine. 13th, Joshua in the 16 machine. 14th, Caden Henry Oakes in the 41 machine. Finishing 15th here, Mitch Van Oss in the 182. 16th, Matthew Hooker in the 57 machine. 17th, Jason Gallagher in the 58 machine. 18th spot here this evening, Jason Semedo in the 43 machine. 19th, Tyler Kahn in the 33. And rounding out the top 20, Jake Baker in the 17. Finishing 21st here tonight, Chris Thornton in the 75 machine. Connor Trifari finishing 22nd in the 9 machine. 23rd here this evening, Clinton Seymour in the 2 machine. Paul Reckley finishing 24th in the 22 machine. Joshua Corner finishing 25th in the 89. Finishing 26th here tonight, Diego Roldan in the 97 machine. He was up in the top 3 there in the latter part of the race. Had that little mishap there with Chase Paquette, but he was able to. No, he was not. He finished. He did not finish. Okay. I don't know. I thought he did finish the race. 27th, Seth Wentworth in the 28 machine. 28th, Daryl Arnold in the 6 machine. 29th, James Rader in that 72 machine. And rounding out the top 30, Connor Leach in the 79. 31st, D. Allen Grote in that 14. 32nd, Brian Bick in the 92. 33rd, Alexander Meter in that 45. And rounding out the field in 34th here tonight, Josh Duke in that 32 machine. Well, folks, it's been a great race here tonight at Dover. Definitely looking forward to seeing what these guys have in store next Tuesday, the 19th, at Phoenix. Both the old and new style Phoenix. But until then, folks, till the 19th, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a good night, and see you next week.